Hey, what is going on? Welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at the Theta token. I do want to say that I'm not a financial advisor. You should do your own research before investing money into crypto. If you haven't seen the previous update, make sure to check that out before watching this one. It's going to be in the top right hand corner of the video. Watch it before watching this one so that you have more context, as I'm not going to be repeating a lot of the stuff that I said in the last video. Now, jumping into the daily chart, in the grand scheme of things, you can see that we are in a falling wedge here, which is a bullish reversal pattern. So you are entering this downtrend and you're going to get closer and closer to the apex of this falling wedge, and you're going to get a breakout. At least that's what I'm expecting, because once the markets start turning bullish, we get more bullish news regarding Bitcoin and Tesla and all that stuff, and the bull market gets back into full bull mode. Then the altcoins will appreciate massively. And right now, it's a great dollar cost averaging opportunity for everyone in the markets. And only the weak and the stupid hands are selling. So yeah, like I said, the target from this falling wedge is at $15.87, because that is where the wedge was created over here. As you can see, we had that, test of resistance. And from there on, we have started testing that trend line as resistance multiple times. So you are potentially still going to run into that trend line as resistance and get rejected from there, and even have a move to the downside, potentially to the 0.236, and eventually having that breakout. But we never know what's going to happen. But what we can do is have support and resistance levels. And this buy zone below you at $2.54 all the way to $1.45 is a great zone to be dollar cost averaging into Theta, and we are potentially on our way down there, because you can see that we have lost the 20 EMA, we have lost the 55 EMA. The last update we did on Theta was February 10th, and we saw a big move above the 55 EMA since then, and after that we obviously dumped with the market. So potentially what is happening right now is we are going to print a double bottom pattern. So you may potentially land on this support zone over here. Let me just give you the price for that. $2.76 would be a great entry point for Theta, because this is a support level that we've held before, and you can see that this would be a perfect double bottom pattern. Obviously, if we start losing that, you would look to enter near the top support of this buy zone, obviously. So if you start losing this over here, look for an entry at $2.54. Have the buy order slightly above that support, like let's say $2.58, and don't have round numbers in your buy and sell orders. So that's what I think in terms of the support levels. Obviously, you do have the bottom over here of the Fibonacci retracement at $2.27. So that is another support you should be eyeballing, in my opinion. If Bitcoin starts losing 35K, I do think we are going to be getting to that area. Now, looking long term, the 1.618 at $52.73 is our target at the 1.618, and we are going to be targeting that once we start breaking through the first fib level here at $15.87. So we have to retrace all the way back to our all-time high, backtest that as support hopefully, and then we can start targeting these upper resistance levels or upper fib levels. So that's what I think. Now let's jump into the daily RSI and see what's going on over there. So let's see. So February 10th, we had this pump, as you can see, this move, a bounce from this pink trend line, a move all the way above it. Then we started losing the support, and we bounced off of it once again, and you had another move to the upside, but this time we got rejected from the pink trend line, and we had a move all the way down. So I did give you this pink support trend line and this pink resistance trend line many days ago. So if you paid attention, you copied this to your charts, you could have used the resistance level to your advantage, and you could have sold there and bought back cheaper right now. So we lost the yellow trend line over here, and we potentially are going to back test it as resistance here if we have a little relief rally, and then we potentially can have another move to the downside. So as you all know, once you start getting below the index of 30, you are considered oversold, and that is the best time to be entering your projects, because the majority of the people are selling. but the smart people are buying the dip. So based on the RSI, like I said, if you start pulling back down to the oversold zone, you get below the index of 40, I would say that would be a good, buying opportunity in my opinion. But if you start moving to the upside and you start getting overbought here above the index of 70, like this, let's say, and once you're above the index of 70, you are considered overbought, and from there you usually do tend to pull back, because look at every time we were overbought here, you had a strong move to the downside. So it's good to take profits when you're above the index of 70, and it's good to buy in when you're below the index of 30. So that is it regarding the daily chart. Now let's jump into the Binance chart. So we are on the daily chart on Binance. I do want to check out the stochastic RSI over here. You can see that we are in the oversold on the stochastic. So based on this, we are good to buy right now. This tells us buy, because as you can see, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're having the fifth red candle on Theta. We're printing a higher low over here, which is bullish because you printed a low over here. Now you're printing a higher low over here. If you start coming back down and you lose that low, you will essentially be in a continuous downtrend, and you're essentially continuing the downtrend that we started back here during December. So yeah, that's something to look out for on the daily chart. And the MACD has just printed a bearish cross on the daily chart, because this is basically the confirmation of the downtrend. And once you get these confirmations, you usually do see continuous moves to the downside. So here, the last time we had a bearish cross was January 21st. And as you can see, the depreciation we had of the price with that bearish cross. So this is something to keep an eye on. I would honestly start dollar cost averaging right now, and I would keep some fiat for later on, because potentially we are going to land on some support zones even below the levels that we're on right now. So let's jump into the 4-hourly chart, and let me get rid of that large Fibonacci retracement so that we can focus on this smaller one. There we go. So as you can see, we were in this channel up pattern, and we lost the support of the channel, and we're landing on the golden ratio here on the 0.618 at $2.92.5. And basically the swing high is over here, February 11th, and the swing low is over here, January 24th. So this gives us the golden ratio at $2. Let me just give you that, $2.92, and we're holding that support zone very nicely right now. This can potentially be our bottom, because usually once you start retracing, you end up coming back down to the golden ratio and having a move from there. But obviously, if you start losing this and hit your head on this level, you are potentially looking at $2.61, $2.27. So yeah, if you start losing the first fib level, you're going to be in a technical target to $1.51, because as you know, once you break through the first level, you're looking at the 1.618. But so far right now, I'm not expecting that to play out, but that doesn't mean it won't happen. Ideally you want to have buy orders on all these support levels if you're really looking to dollar cost average into Theta. So just have the buy orders ready and set to go. And yeah, like I said, right now we're holding the support of this fib level. We are in a bearish cross on the 4-hourly chart. The gap in between the EMAs is getting rather large, so this can potentially be our indicator that we are going to see a move to the upside relatively soon, because once the gap gets that big, we do usually see moves to the upside. And on the 4-hourly RSI, as you can see, we were in the oversold here. So this was a great opportunity to dollar cost average in, and the stochastic is having a trend reversal on the 4-hourly, and you are potentially, obviously I would wait until we do get to the oversold here on the 4-hourly stochastic and invest at that point and dollar cost average at that point. But like I said, you can just put little bits here, little bits below that, and little bits at $2.27 at the bottom there. And if you start losing that low and you start losing this basically January low, you are going to be looking at $1.51 potentially as your technical target. But that is pretty much it, guys. If I missed out anything on the charts, please let me know down below in the comment section. Feel free to follow me on Twitter. We do post technical analysis in there. We do have a Telegram chat, a Discord server with great communities that will help you out if you have any questions, if you need any help, if you need, useful information and quick technical analysis reviews and requests. feel free to join the Discord. And we do have a Patreon, which is a great way to support me and a great way for me to give back to those who support me. Think of it as buying a cup of coffee, but instead of the coffee, you get a lot of useful content and support, for 30 days. And we do have low cap gem calls in there, project reviews, buy and sell alerts, what else? Technical analysis requests, video requests, all the type of stuff is in there. So feel free to join in. Links are in the description. I'm gonna catch you in the next one. Goodbye and good night.